Hi, let's take a look at how to pick color in Corel Painter X3. To start with, I'm using an acrylic bristle brush here, and we're going to go into the color panel and just move the cursor around on the hue ring, and then we're going to go into the saturation value triangle, and you'll see here that if we go left and right, right takes us to very saturated, left takes us to gray, and if we go up and down, down is as if we're adding black to the pigment, and up is as if we're adding white. So basically, by moving these two cursors, we have pretty much full control over the color that we're choosing. Now, this same hue ring saturation value triangle is accessible if we use that shortcut for temporal color, which on a Mac is Command Option 1, on a PC Control Alt 1. So I'm going to click that. Now, quick word about the color panel. We can minimize it by going to the pop-up menu and unchecking color info. There's a clone color button here, and when we pick it, we notice that we're getting a color other than the color from, obviously, the color wheel. This is looking at what's called a clone source for color, and the default clone source is the current pattern, which right now is the hens and chicks pattern. And as I change the patterns here, just by clicking on them in the patterns selector here, you'll see that the color changes accordingly. We'll uncheck the clone color, and we'll look at using the mixer instead, which we can go in and use an eyedropper there. So even though we have the brush selected here, it's got the eyedropper in the mixer pad. And incidentally, we can always hold down on the Mac Option key, on the PC, the Alt key, and pick color from within an image. So that just turns our cursor into an eyedropper tool temporarily while we pick color. Some brushes are sensitive to multiple colors. So for instance, if we click on the sample multiple colors and click at a point where we have a mix of colors, you'll see that we get that mix, and we can in fact use the different color mixers to get different mixes, and you can pretty much load in any image into this mixer and use it in this way. So you'll see we get some really nice mixes of color using the color mixer. Then we move on to the color set library. This is very straightforward. You just click on a swatch, and that's the color that's selected. This current color set is based on traditional oil paint colors, and we can see this if we just go to the pop-up menu and just have a look at the view as a list. You'll see that list is actually all the traditional oil colors. I'm going to go back to the color set library view, and we'll look at it as medium. There we go. So the medium gives us bigger swatches, but then we have to scroll around to see everything, and the small gives us that set that we saw earlier. By the way, one nice thing about this color set library is it's very easy to create your own color sets from imagery that you open in Painter. So for instance, I have here a picture by Dufy, Raoul Dufy, wonderful painter. This was dated about 1927. So suppose we want to make a color set from these colors, then all we have to do is go to the pop-up menu in the color set, and we go new color set from image. And one new thing in Painter X3 is the ability to control the number of colors. It used to be that we just always got a huge number of colors, sometimes too many. So here, supposing I want, say, let's say 30 colors, and I can give it a name. I'll call this the Dufy color set. We'll say OK, and there we go. That's my colors from this image.